This creamy Cajun Alfredo pasta with sausage will knock your taste buds out of the water. Now this is a one-pot dish that you can make in no time. Let's dive into the ingredients. We have our heavy whipping cream, our grated parmesan cheese, flour, our egg noodle pasta. We have the Trinity, which is the green pepper, onion, celery, we have parsley, red bell pepper. We have minced garlic, seasoning combination of salt, pepper, paprika, sage, Creole seasonings. We have some butter, and of course we have some turkey sausage. First thing we're gonna do is begin our prep. Majority of this recipe is all about cutting your vegetables up. So we're gonna start with the onions. We're gonna chop them up into small pieces. Probably wanna cut maybe about a half a cup. So that may be a small onion, or if you got like a really big one, then just use half of it. It should give you enough. We'll go through this pretty fast. Now that the onion is chopped, we're gonna go ahead and roll through and chop up the rest of our vegetables. Now that we've cut all of our vegetables up, now we're gonna chop up our last ingredient, which is the sausage. This is probably maybe a 13-ounce turkey sausage. You can go with any particular sausage you prefer, but for this particular recipe, we went with turkey or chicken. If you do choose to go with like a beef sausage, it may give you a little more saltiness with the entire meal, which is good if that's what you're going for. It's all about preference at the end of the day. As you're chopping up your sausage, probably want to have some pieces, maybe about that size, nothing too big. We're gonna keep chopping them down. We're gonna make sure our pot is already hot. So once we finish cutting our sausage, we can throw everything in the pot and get everything going, and you'll be done in less than 10 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and boil our pasta, and while that's boiling, we're gonna saute our vegetables and get everything going. All right, my pot is hot. It's probably about a medium heat. So we're gonna go ahead and throw in all the vegetables right now. Get that going. We're gonna put a tablespoon of butter for right now, but we got more to add later. Get this going. We're gonna cook it down for maybe 4 or 5 minutes. Not too long. And after a few minutes of cooking this down, we're gonna add our sausage in and try to get a nice little sear on that. I'm gonna go ahead and add our sausage to the pan now while it's nice and hot. Pretty much push all the vegetables to one side. We're gonna add all of our sausage on the other side. And then once we get a little sear, then we'll start mixing everything together. We're gonna let this cook for an additional 3 to 4 minutes, and then we're gonna start to make the sauce. Man, I can smell the aroma coming from this pot. It's crazy. I'm parting everything that's in the pot to 2 sides so I can have a parting of the Red Seas, because I want my sauce to kind of shine. So I'm gonna give it a little space, a little real estate to kind of get it going. First, I'll add the minced garlic. And yeah, can't forget about the butter. So we're gonna add 3 tablespoons of butter. Adding the flour. You stir this together. Make sure it starts to mix almost slightly like a paste. Keep stirring, it won't take long to get there. Adding the liquid, which is the heavy whipping cream. Grated Parmesan cheese. You never have enough of that, for sure. And our seasonings. The bulk of the work is done. Just gonna mix this all together. Starting to see a few bubbles coming up, so I think we're ready to add the pasta. It's already been drained. Make sure you get that extra water out of there and just dump it in. All right, once you dump it in, you wanna do like a folding technique because you don't wanna break your pasta up. So we're gonna kind of scoop from the bottom and just kind of keep moving everything around until you see all of the pasta completely covered. After a few minutes of cooking everything together and mixing, Looks like it's ready. One pot recipe, super simple ingredients. It's time to dive into this taste test. The flavor will knock you out of the water, for sure. Until next time.